All right, we're back, everyone. A little more CSL After Dark action here. Grant Zemp taking on Kevin Plowman, playing some 8-ball, 9-ball, 10-ball sets. Grant won the first set 7-1, playing 8-ball, so now they're on to 10-ball. So thanks everyone for tuning in again. Make sure you guys are hitting that share button lots for us. I'm sure you'll figure out who Kevin Plowman is pretty quick.
I'm sure Billy Thompson.
Quite the outfit.
I'll call it. Yeah.
What a shot to start the set. Oh my goodness, he hit it perfect.
That was about as good as you could hit it.
Derek made one of those little shots yesterday too, late in the last set. He swerved a ball in real nice like that. He's pretty hooked on this ball. You can see a little. Couldn't see enough to swerve it, so he's playing safe, and it looks to be mostly safe. He didn't leave the cut, I don't think. Unless he used a lot of spin, but at that distance, tough to judge it. I am following along with the Facebook and the YouTube chat, guys, if you want to keep me entertained on there. Either or. Good hit there from Grant, but he has sold out a chance. And a nice opening shot from Mr. Plowman, sporting the Red Wings jersey and the stylish Rough Riders wig. Looks to have hit this ball real good as well. You'll have to message Steph for the air fryer recipes, Todd. Unless there's some people watching in the chat that have some for you. I haven't got on that bandwagon yet. So I think the simplest way there was to just go one rail towards the left side rail and leave the 7 in the top right to guarantee a shot, but he did well to spin it around. I'm more of a guarantee a pot and then work from there kind of player. And yeah, Todd, I've heard nothing but great things about air fryers, so I'm sure your wife can whip up something good. Or you can. Good start from Mr. Plowman there, taking the first game. You'll get to see he's breaking with a Nick's break cue. Our man Nick from Nick's Q Innovation. If you guys are looking for a shooting shaft, a break shaft, or a break cue, or you need some work done on your cue, a tip, a wrap, give him a call. He's got lots of different stuff. Chalk, gloves, Oh, he's playing with all of the above. Even the glove too? The chalk? Chalk glove?
No, no, no. No, I won't blame miscue on Nick.
Oh, okay. Cue ball tracking, but stays up. Shot on the 2 here, but I think it's a bank. One of those shots that you like to take on because shape is there. Assuming the 5's not in the way. He called safe, so that tells me the 5 was probably in the way of the bank. I think he left the window pretty close. Too close to tell, so he's going to the jump cue here. Full cue is fine, just the edge of the ball. Look at the draw he gets on that ball. Wow. That's when you can hit a full cue like that, you can get a lot more draw. Yeah, and that next cue break jump shaft is unreal. Gets over the ball super easy and get lots of spin. And did he hold it? Not quite, he says. Although shape from the 3 to the 4 is not easy with the 5 in the way. It's a trap. Slow spin around the ball, very nice. Should be able to clean up from here. Doesn't want to be on this side of the ball and close to straight, but he should be okay. Can shoot it in the other corner. Decent angle here. Way short. I kind of like playing the corner shape there rather than the side. It's just maybe a preference, but I feel like less room for error. He was okay though. He had enough to cut it and avoid the scratch. One more good shot required. And he's playing the side pocket. This is a tricky shot from here. Bridging out of the corner pocket too. Oh, and he did hit it a little firm, I think. You do want to hit it fairly firm because you want to make sure it stays straight. But maybe not quite that firm. And he's let Grant tie it up when it looked to be certainly 2-0 Kevin. You guys can see the stylish shirt Grant is wearing there. The CSL IPL Jam Up shirt. If you guys want to get your hands on one of those, go check them out on the Jam Up website, jamupapparel.com. Can't second ball break in this game.
I tried a couple times.
You can, but you give up ball in hand, so it's not recommended. But look at this break. Really nice. Square hit. Made a ball shape on the 1. 3 ball looks like it passes the 6 in the bottom right. That shouldn't be a problem. A little more angle than he wanted here, but it's okay. He's overrun this. And now he's got a bit of a tester. I think he could back cut this by the 6 still. Tough pot though. Tough shot. Not easy. Kind of put the 6 in a precarious spot. Another trap. They really are great shirts, Gary. Really nice, super comfortable too. A jersey, mind you, is not so comfortable to play in. What a shot there to get short side on the 4, straight in the side. Just gotta make sure he gets angle on this 5 next. Got a bit of a skid and it slowed down the cue ball. Not as much angle as he would like. Has to play below this ball because playing above leaves the scratch on. And he left a nice angle on it too. He didn't want to be straight in on that ball. Made it way harder. Not only to pot, but to get shape on the 8. Anytime a ball is frozen like that. Oh. No comment. No comment.
I didn't even stand up there.
It's good. You can't flinch.
Usually
Yeah.
if you flinch like that, that's when it falls. I didn't flinch.
Looks to be 2-1 Mr. Plowman here. Or Mr. Iserman, depending how long he wears this jersey for. If you guys are wondering more about the upcoming CSL IPL Session 2, go check out the website. All the info on there, the different divisions, the rules, entry fees, how to get signed up. Starting in a little over a week, so make sure you get in there. The shallow shelf saved him there. Yep.
Wow, that 8 ball dropped.
Wow. Don't let it stay in your head, eh? You don't want to think about it for the next couple of racks when you're shooting the 8. Ooh, that was extremely mishit. He tried a second ball break there, but accidentally hit the head ball.
No, I was trying to make the 8 off the break, so I didn't have to think about
Uh-oh.
If I make the 8 on the break, then I don't have to think about it.
This one ball doesn't go, but I think the 2 does. The billiard. He didn't like either, so he played a good safe.
About all I could do.
Kevin kicks pretty well, so you might see him get a kick safe here or take a bit of a flyer at it. Yeah, Derek loves the jersey. It's a nice jersey. I don't think I would wear it playing pool in fear of maybe ripping it or something. Oh, that's an unlucky rub. And you need to be left-handed to jump that, so he's going straight to the kick. Oh, and he got a very nice double kiss there. Jelly roll, we refer that to. Yeah, Derek should be fun. Maybe next week before the league starts, and then the table will be jam-packed again. Oh, what an effort and a really great shot. Good speed control there. So two little kick containing shots there. And I think we'll see a third. Yeah, good hit. And not a terrible result. Left it a little tricky because cue ball's on the rail and cutting this 2. The cue ball goes towards the 3. Not to mention the 4 is in a really tricky spot too. Kind of with the 8-7-9 blocking all the easy angles. Kevin's gonna kick into the ball and call safe, and he got a pretty good result there. But I think we'll see Grant play a good two-way or just a good safe here. Tough shot to control going that way, but not a bad result. Not a bad result at all.
Well, we're going to have another one of these games.
They're knocking the ball around.
Just shoot the 3-ball around for a bit.
It happens lots in 10 ball, you know. There's
Strategy.
1 out of every 5 racks. You got to just tap the ball around for a bit till someone makes a mistake. Or doesn't get lucky or gets lucky. I had that happen lots last night. I would just get lucky and then it would end. He's looking at this flyer. 3 onto the 7. 7 off the 6 in the top left. Ooh, he hit it a little thick. He's going to wish he saw the 9. I thought the 7 would go. It looked very available. Calls the bank because the shape was fairly routine.
I didn't see that in
I
the
think
print.
Plowman's going to play the combo here and
I didn't see that in the blueprint.
not worry about getting on the 4.
I'm calling the 10. Yeah. Oh, I forgot we're not playing no 10s.
Mostly you'll see us playing no early 10s, but I know Plowman doesn't like those rules. Likes to play it straight up, which is fine.
That bank is so easy too. Decelerated in it.
And we're We're having a Q&A tomorrow afternoon for the CSL IPL. We'll be live at 3 o'clock Mountain Standard Time, going over all the different rules and all the different options for divisions, the prices, estimated payouts, all that stuff. If you guys have any questions or want to tune in and listen, 3 o'clock Mountain Standard Time. Cut break again. Well, he made a ball, but he's got no makeable shot on this one other than possible bank, but I think the double kiss is on. So, might be looking for a safe, but that's not easy either. He's calling the bank. Well done to get the cue ball out of the way there by using the 7. Not much reward. It's got to be because of the wig. Didn't get a shot after. Oh, he could see it. And look at this horn. It is the wig.
It's not a wig.
Oh, it's a hat?
It's my natural.
It's your natural color? Good hit and not a bad result here.
10 ball.
Gonna buy him another shot, I think. Plowman eyes up the slash right away. It's going kind of naturally towards there, I guess.
Yeah, we can do the 10 ball.
We can do it, he says. Him, the Riders fan, and Steve Yzerman together, they can do it. Not anywhere near that hole.
On the plus side.
On the plus side,
Did not move.
didn't it?
Nope.
I thought every ball moved.
9 ball did not move.
That's a good sign for the next set for you, Grant. The 9 ball didn't move. That is pretty good cue ball control there
Hey, I can swing from anywhere.
to get some distance between those balls. Not easy to avoid the side. He did well there.
Yeah, like I could call the 10 right here. You could? Yeah. So we'll just call the 10 there. I like it. Swing bada. It's not going to be off by much.
He called the 10 again.
Hey,
Didn't get away with it this time.
I'm just trying to tie everything.
He just put another ball over a hole for Grant. This should be 3-2, but yeah, he's okay. Should be 3-2 here. The balls lay nice. 5 over the hole next. Oh, he punched that one through. That was terrifying. Not sure where he was going there. He's playing combo shape. Corey Grant won the 8-ball 7-1. He actually ran out the set from 3-1 up. He won the game on Kevin's mistake, and then he ran 3 racks on his break. Called the 1 rail, made the 2 rail. I think the mistake for Grant there wasn't so much missing the bank, but getting a little funny on possibly the 5, which led to him getting worse on the 6. What's up, Lou? Thank you, sir. I was the lucky one, as Derek says. You took the words right out of my mouth there, Derek. Your comment popped up at the exact time I was saying I was the lucky one. Nice finish from Mr. Plowman there. Up 4-1 here, race to 7. Make sure you guys get in on this CSL IPL starting in a little over a week. Session 2. If you have a table or know somebody who has a table, all you got to do is set up your phone or a camera or whatever device you have and go live on Facebook, play in the Ghost, and win some prizes and some money. Number 19 to break. Sounds like he made a couple. Cue ball is real close to a hole. I don't think the one passes the 8, so we might see a safe here. Or the billiard on the 8. Good shot there to not only make the 8, but push the 1 down table towards the corner. And with the 2 over the hole next, all he had to do was pot that ball, but he's missed it. Left it a little safe. I say a little because Grant jumps well. And I wouldn't put it by him cutting this ball in. Always next time. That's right, Derek. That's right. And yes, Corey, winner breaks. That's the only way, you know. Not the worst result. He's made a good hit. He's tied up the 3. And he's left a pretty wide angle on this 2. Or sorry, 1 to get to the 2. He's eyeing up the cut in the side there, I believe. What's up, Kevin? I don't do much pre-game maintenance. I kind of just do it once in a while, maybe once a week or something, and just clean up the tip a little bit, or wipe down the shaft or whatever. But pre-game maintenance for me is like chalk. Sometimes get the tip poker out and make sure the chalk's staying on there well. That's about it. Gary thinks 10 ball is harder on a 7-foot than on a 9-foot. More congestion. I'm not sure. That's true in a way, but I don't know if it's harder. I think the kicks and the kick safeties and the jumps and all that stuff is harder on the 9. Oh, he tried to play the cross bank. Did he get away with it again, though? He's gotten a couple of good rolls here. Overcut. Oh, but he gets a slight jelly roll. Doesn't look overly disappointed, but he's not apologizing, so it's like a half ball hook.
Swerve. He gets the swerve.
You can tell by the player reaction, you know. If they apologize, full ball hook.
We'll bank it.
He's going to play the bank again. Just looking at where to leave the cue ball. It's a two-way. But where he's trying to get the cue ball, he had to contain the speed on the 3, which made it a lot tougher, and then the double kiss came into play. I think that's what happened there. Thin cut for Grant, dealt with well. Didn't try to do anything crazy, just made sure to leave a shot. I like it. Makes another good pot there, and he has a shot on the 7. Mind you, shape on the 9 next might be a little tricky. Corey, no. Adam did not come back to win the grudge match with Mark Mallet. Fun to watch, though, and good on those guys for doing it. Nice entertainment during the time between sessions. Plowman missed a ball like that earlier as well. Similar shot in the side. This shot for 5-1, Mr. Plowman. And he shoots it straight into the rail. Extra chance for Grant here, which he needed. 5-1 was looking a lot tougher to come back from than 4-2, that's for sure.
You gotta start mounting a comeback now. Okay, here we go.
See if he can get another one of those breaks like the one he had last time. Shape on the 1. Made a ball. Lost the cue ball a bit there. But he made a ball. Tricky little situation here because the side pocket comes into play so much when you're trying to get safe down table. Push is the right option here. He's going to try to push way up table there, and this is pretty good. Cue ball close to the rail. Takes away a lot of the bottom and a lot of the siding that he could get. Tough to get safe here. You might see him give this back. You may see him give this back. Well, thank you, Mandy. 4.5, I think, Gary. I think they're 4.5. Slightly smaller than a average valley. This table has the ridgeback rails on it, so they play a little tighter. Yeah, as predicted, Kevin gives it back to Grant there. If you guys are new to 9-ball or 10-ball, kind of the push out in a nutshell there. Opponent has the option to give it back when you put him in a funny spot.
The thought in my head was much better than that.
Trying to put the 3 to a weird spot here, but I think it still is available to the top right after he shoots these 2 balls. Oh, but he doesn't want to be over the 6, and he is dead over the 6 and pretty straight in on the 2. Not much available here to get on the 3, so he might just have to take what he's got. Play safe on the 3 next. Well, looks like that's what he's going to do. I don't think the billiard on the 10 is available from that angle. It's called the 10-ball here on the side. Combo, bank off the 7. Gotta get the cue ball and the 3 out of the way there. That was a tall ask, but look at this. He's got the 10 in the way of the 3. Just as he said it there, he's getting a little fortunate. A couple of good rolls in this set so far. And that's not a terrible result from where he was. It's going to force Kevin to play a good shot here. I like that shot, playing the 8 there. Extremely tough to control the 3. He did okay. Just gotta look at it. Corey, I have been watching the snooker. I watched second half of the O'Sullivan and McGill match yesterday. It's one of the best matches of all time, arguably. Plays the bank with a two-way in mind, but I don't think he's got it. I think he's covered. Possibly just enough that he can't spin this in. He might be able to spin this in. This is a really good shot. Really good shot there. And a good reward. Rub off the 10, nice and tight to the 4. Smart shot from Mr. Zemp there.
I'm calling the 3 in the Kona.
Well, thanks for tuning in, Bob from Hawaii. What a shot there as well. Good return from Kevin. Nice kick containing shot. Can't quite call it a safe because Grant has a shot there, that cut shot. And whoever gets to the 4 here first is going to win this game. So they'll most likely be careful with the 3 here. Oh, Kevin's going to hit the left side of the 3 and send the cue ball into the 10. Believe. This is real close. Good effort. Good reward for a good effort there. Steve Wilton. What's up, buddy? This is the second set. Grant won the first set. 8-ball, 7-1. Didn't get over the 4. And this should almost certainly be 5-2, Mr. Plowman.
Maybe should have darted down, I guess.
He definitely wanted more angle than he left. But he's okay here. 7's nice and close to the pocket. He spun it all the way down, so he did have a little angle still. Wants to be sure he leaves angle on the 9 too, which he did. Plenty, which is okay here. But he's overhit this. And where's it gonna land? Don't think he got a roll this time. That is true, Corey. I watch a ton of pool. A ton. I enjoy snooker a lot too, so try to watch when I can, especially the World Championships. Good effort on the kick, but that's going to be 4-3. Mr. Plowman's let a couple of games slip away here, and Grant's all of a sudden back in this match. Don't forget, guys, we got the Q&A for the CSL IPL tomorrow at 3 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. If you guys have any questions about the league or want to listen in and hear all the info about it, tune in around 3 o'clock. Grant getting straight to it. Breaking down 4-3. Lost the cue ball again a bit, but it's worked out great. Look at this layout. Gotta love it. The purple 4 near the rack is very available in the side. That's really the only tricky ball other than that shot, but he got a good rub there on the 5. And he's sitting really good here. So he doesn't have to do much from the 3 to the 4. This is good. Closer to the 3 makes it much easier to control. Stuns it out, and closer to the 4 as well. 2 good shots there. Sitting really nice to tie this up. They talked about this in snooker a lot, Corey, is you know, the really top players, they know when to make the move. They smell the fear or the weakness and they turn it up a notch. Good evening, Cliff. Good to see you tuning in. I liked playing corner shape there, but he misjudged it a little. Didn't get quite as good on it as he needed to be because it was only about 3/4 of the pocket. He had a great layout there for first break and run. Just misjudged one shot. And it all comes crashing down. A little straight on this ball, I think. That's why he's not thrilled about it. Hasn't shot it yet. Cliff, we were just talking about the snooker as well. Is that why we've only had about 60 viewers? Is everybody watching World Snooker still on? Oh, he's misjudged. Oh, he hasn't. He had the juice on it. I thought it was taking the natural juice and going to go above the 10 again. He had a little spin on that one to hold it down there. Really nice. Must be that Nick shaft that helped him with that juice on there.
Hell yeah.
It is quite effortless, the draw especially.
Even Plowman can do it.
Even Plowman can do it. Give him a call, guys. Make sure you tell him CSL sent you. You don't have to be local as well. You can order something from him and he'll ship it to you. Or if you need work done on your cue, you can ship it to him. He'll do the work and ship it back to you. Scratch on the break from Mr. Plow, and Grant needs to get out here. He's got to keep Kevin off the hill. Yeah, awesome. Corey played the first session of the CSL IPL Ghost League. Thanks for the nice words there, Corey. Certainly this game is very addicting, so definitely once you start playing in leagues and stuff like that, you just want to keep playing every time. I know when I first started playing League, it really gave me the itch to keep playing. Good angle here. He didn't need to do too much there. Now he just needs to pot the 6. Maybe with a touch of pace. Sort of like that, so he doesn't land straight on the 7. Want to make sure he had angle. This is a good angle. 2 rails forward. Beautiful shot there. Snooker's done till tomorrow morning. Yeah, I thought it would be done by now. Cliff must be watching the replays. He made short work of this. I think he's on the right side of this ball. If not, he can play corner shape for the 10. Just like this. He's straight in. Couldn't hurt to move that turtle rack, but he's perfect here. Very nice work from Mr. Zemp there. Yeah, Joel. Nick's making the keelwood shafts now too. They hit really, really good. We also got the junior division of the CSL IPL starting up May 3rd. 2 different divisions there, the 13 and under and the 17 and under. Can sign up on CSLIPL.com. Free to play for the kids with lots of great prizes. This is going good, Mr. Doucette. How are you? I'll have to make it over to your place one of these days and try your table out again. Grant calls us safe and freezes on the 4. What great control there. Really nice touch. And there's not many escapes here. I would favor the 2 rail, but the shooting over the 4 is tough. This might just be a 1 rail. Yeah, he's favoring the 2 as well, but it just comes in at a better angle. Higher percentage of getting safe. As you can see there, he hit it really well. If he left the window here, it's just purely unlucky. Thanks, Normie. Gary wants to know if he's the only one on Facebook watch. If you've got like a smart TV, you can watch it on there. Wayne wants to know, where did I find the biggest difference with the carbon shaft? Definitely on like draw shots, I think. Tends to get into the ball pretty effortless. Transfer of power, I guess they would refer that to. But I like that it's smooth all the time as well. It never gets like, wood shafts, they get a little sticky sometimes, a little gummed up almost. Doesn't happen with the carbon at all. Oh, a little under the sun, hey, Normie? That's absolutely right, Corey. Juniors are the future of the game, and we're gonna try to give them a good start. Little competition with some good prizes to win as well. Help them on their way. Hopefully give them the itch to keep playing. One more good shape shot here to tie this up at 5. All from that good safety shot, which was a result of him breaking and making a ball and having a look at the 1. So, ooh, he was sweating that one the full way. So if you guys are more curious about the CSL IPL, go check out the website. All the info on there for you. Different divisions, costs. And the start times for session 2. All divisions are starting May 3rd.
Once you see the break, then you know, right? That's true.
Make sure you guys get signed up in time.
Yeah, it's not like 8-ball. 8-ball is yeah.
If you got a table at home, or if you know somebody who has a table, you can just go visit them once a week and hit your 15 or 20 racks, and that's all you need to do to score in the league. Go live on Facebook, quite simple to do as well. Great competition. Players have really loved it. Keeping the camaraderie that some of them aren't getting with the lockdowns and such. Norm's looking forward to Division 1. He played in Session 1 and did quite well. Finished 2nd in his division for a decent chunk of cash there. Also scored himself a couple of weekly high runs, which pay out. Nice little incentive to play good every week, no matter where you are in the standings. Draws this out, but gets a really bad rub on the, not only the 10, but I think he caught a piece of the magic rack to help that roll to our left. A hair more just to be full ball behind the 10, rather than maybe just jumping the edge. Corey, yes, that is the mid extension he's using there, and that is, I think, yeah, to do with the height for sure. I've always said, I think most pool cues are made for like average height people, maybe 5'8", kind of height. So anybody taller than that should probably have some sort of extension. And it seems to be more common now. There is something to it with the balance on the cue as well. Maybe letting the cue do a little more of the work. I know lots of the top guys are playing with the back extension now. I like how he flicked the 8 there, but I don't know if he did himself any favors. I don't think this is that easy into the side. As we've seen, these are tight sides. He says, forget about the side. I'm playing the corner, and he hit it thick. Hit it thick. I don't think he needed to play the in-off and move it. I think he needed to just shape it to the top left, and then the 9 was right there. So Grant will have to play one good shape shot here to get from the 8 to the 9, but he should be thrilled he's back to the table. Definitely was not expecting to be shooting again here. And with only possible 3 games left here, this is a really key shot in the set. I feel like he shot it a little quick, but it was very difficult, and he hasn't left it easy for Kevin.
You do it.
That's almost the same shot. I think a hair tougher. Maybe more than a hair, but very similar shot. No. Yeah, I feel like this one jacking up and drawing is not as much of an option. Yeah, like both balls were slightly easier. Corey, there's got to be some advantage to it. I think, like I was saying, maybe letting the cue do a little more of the work with that back extension. I'm not sure. What's up, Leland? Kevin trying to decide what to do here. This is a tough spot. Key game. I like what he tried to do. I wouldn't mind the shot on the 9 from there. Take what the table gives you. And with where the 10 is, like you really just have to pot the 9. You don't have to do too much. So I didn't mind what he tried to do. This is a fairly good shot from Grant. I don't think he's left enough of the right edge of the 8 to cut this in. These guys are knocking this 8 ball around. Kevin plays a smart shot, getting the 8 safe. Sometimes you have to choose a ball there, get the cue ball safe or get the 8 safe. He did well to concentrate on getting the 8 to a safe spot. Grant looks to have left the edge of this 8 ball. More than the edge, enough to bank. He's called the bank. He drills it and goes 3 rails really nicely for shape. That's a big shot at 5-5. Especially after arguably playing 2 poor shots on the 8 his previous turns. But yeah, he got the adrenaline stroke out there. And they've had this shot a handful of times. This weird angle on the side is very tough. And he caught the same horn that they've often been hitting. I don't know if the 10 went far enough down for Grant to cut this, but I think it did. He's called the bank though. Misjudged it by quite a bit and sold it out. Kevin Plowman on the hill, up 6-5 now.
Wow, I well overcut that. I should just stop looking at the angles and just shoot it. Feel it. That's what I should have done there.
Let's see if he can find a good break here and try to close this one out. Or if we'll see a hill thriller. I know I've had a handful of those in the last couple days. Larry and I had 2 sets, went hill, and won the final set last night with Derek Hill. And I trailed in all 3 of those and came out the lucky one. Certainly never easy to finish in this game. Such a mental game. Tricky little angle here. I don't think he can find a way to get back to the 3 while potting the 2. Overcut it and scratch. This is the chance Grant needed. These balls lay really nice. The 2 is in a funny spot, but he's got ball in hand. So he just needs to play one good shape shot from the 2 to the 3. Brooke Henderson with the win on the LPGA. Nice. Eyeing up the corner here, maybe using the 6 as a stopper. I like the idea. That's what I would be trying to do. Yeah. I like going heavy there into the 6 and using it as a target, but I think he's okay here. Just needs to make one good pot. Plays it with a little outside and plays it well. Gets a bit of a roll, but he hit the ball well. Made a good pot. Oftentimes you make a good shot like that, you get rewarded. Did not want this cue ball on the rail, but he's okay because the 7's over the side next. Chunked it into the rail. I know that feeling.
Oh, I didn't want to be on the rail with the cue ball.
I've done that about 6 times in the last 2 days. Just that exact way, straight into the rail. Never threaten the horn.
Yeah. As soon as I punched, I knew it.
And this should even it up in sets here. And they'll go to a deciding set of 9-ball, barring a slight miracle on Grant's part. Which is not going to happen here. This is roll and stun. He plays a draw to keep the cue ball off the rail. The shot for the second set. Well done from Mr. Plowman there. We'll take a quick little 5-minute break here, guys, and be back for a set of 9-ball. So make sure, if you haven't already, click the like button on our Facebook page and subscribe on the YouTube channel. Thanks everyone for tuning in. We'll be back in a few minutes.